What up, nerds? It's Matt. That's Kyle.
I roll a 9.
He's playing Merfolk tonight.
Yep.
So
Both
I don't
kept
know.
7.
We are both on 7. This might be real bad for me because he's playing a fast deck.
To be fair, it has not always come out super fast tonight, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. This might be also
Nice.
shock myself for 2, tapping it for a green. Cenote Scout and Explorers. Okay.
Let's go.
But then,
Sacred Foundry.
but you're making everyone else draw extra cards, and then you also have
We'll
like
play a
Warhol
Botanical
and
Sanctum.
I
Who would've
have
guessed?
Storm in
Sir,
there
it is
and High
pronounced
Mind. It's just like,
Skankdom.
we're doing everything.
Tap the 2,
And then
play
the other
deeperly.
one
Hit
is
for 1.
my Discord.
Have to get you down to my level.
My Little Pony. Because his effect is at the beginning of your end step, make a copy of a random card.
It's on Petal
You may
Grove.
cast that copy with
Furnace
mana as a
Steel.
random card. So,
What's it do?
Damage equal number of
non-land
cards in my hand.
specifically, So
That's
you
gonna hurt.
And then
could get something amazing. You get a 1/1 vanilla.
I'm very sad that you did that. Because
You
this
could
would have
get-
been such an explosive turn if you hadn't.
The Aeon Storm.
Play
could
Visage
get
as land for
apes.
turn. Tap a blue
Yeah,
for a.
just go to
he's
Strike
on tap.
Oh, you get
Benthic Biomancer. Tap 2 for a Hexcatcher. Think about the 1/1 counters. Hit you for 2. Pass turn.
Okay, let's see. So this is other Merfolk get bigger.
And it's
And
the
sacrifice it
9-creature.
for some.
Yep.
Just counter
Looks like angels. Well, looks like angels.
Go ahead.
Hit that.
Exiled, right?
That's a 2, right?
2 CMC, yeah.
Okay. And pass.
Are the cards? Not quite. I mean, I still keep moving.
Okay.
You have 2/2, and I have 1/1 now because of your rude maneuver. We're gonna tap a Simic for my own 2/2, and then blue for a Benthic, and then we'll pass the turn. Okay. Look at all the value it would have had a deeper relief.
Good.
But you sent him to the furnace.
Flying vigilance, okay.
Pass.
Okay. Okay. So when he leaves the exile
get a
cards,
2/2.
I get a 2/2. Okay. Cool.
Stays exiled, but you get a token.
Yep, that is a.
I think I just kind of need to try this. We're gonna adapt. So I will draw a card.
I
Discard.
forgot.
It makes me mad.
I forgot the flash.
Okay. I will discard a Curious Follower.
Uh,
We'll play Odawara as land for turn.
I've lost this.
Yeah, sure. Goes off.
Combat. I'll swing 2 2/2s.
I will.
Sure, nothing I can do.
You have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will block the follower.
Okay.
Take 2.
Flash Spectre.
Got my turn. Yep.
Discard. Discard 1 to draw 1 for the Fable.
Okay. Yeah, almost every time when I'm shuffling my decks back up with tokens, I'm shuffling tokens in my decks in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Push 3 family play.
Yeah, I had an hour to edit this.
Incarnation.
I changed a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
Go to.
Yeah, no lands has really locked my hand.
That stuff.
Yeah.
I realized I can kind of
6
In-
cards I can't play.
I guess we'll. I guess it's going to do something. I can respond to whatever it ends up doing. So, right.
If that trigger goes on the stack, I'm getting a
Right, I'm not going to be able to stop that.
Yeah.
That thing's going to happen. I'm probably mostly trying to have something maybe resolve after I know what it is.
So boom.
Yep.
So I get to search before you're doing anything.
Yeah.
That's how you want this to go. Okay.
Well, more or less, if you're hitting another thing that's going to ETB and hit damage, yeah.
He's like, literally, just anything here.
I'm in permanent point of controls. Okay.
So when that ETBs, I'll target the benthic
Okay.
biocancer.
In response to that, I'm going to Flood Pit's Drowner targeting your Skyblade apparition. I'm going to tap it and put a stun cover on
Okay.
it. And so this goes to hand. I cannot play it next turn, right? Or is it exile?
No. That's Reflector Mage. This exiles Benthic Biomancer and
Yeah.
every other Benthic Biomancer in play.
And okay, just exile them. Not until is it O-ring?
Yes.
Oh, that two of them. That's right.
Yep.
My bad. Okay. That can be lived with a little bit more.
And then
Dude, you saw nothing.
Your turn.
I found nothing. Yeah, you saw.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play a Sanctum tapped. I'm gonna tap 2, and we're gonna shuffle these guys back in.
I want to read this.
Yeah. And then I'll get the 2/2 from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a spirit. I don't think I have a spirit token.
That's fine. I have the back of it. Oh, that works too.
And it's shuffled in, correct?
Yes. Yeah, we're shuffling them.
Like, I knew I was going
Say to be fair, with your deck, you probably will be able to get through your deck faster than I will.
Well, it just gives me. I mean, I can go fetch it again. That's so it's not the worst thing.
Well, yeah.
Cuts.
I'm gonna say the general hope is that you can
Yeah.
outvalue the
Yeah.
stuff you're getting. I'm gonna play a follower as
Yep.
well, and then I will pass turn.
Draw. Flip.
I think what I need to do is make this more.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a 6/5 flyer from the way it wouldn't work too.
Alright, fine. That's how you do it, I guess.
Oh, 18.
Oh, yeah, for the shop.
Yeah, did I draw for that? Nylea's Presence. Draw card.
Now I'm going to activate the War Master. I'm going to activate the War Master twice.
End step.
Yep.
Grab a 3.
Plus,
Oh, tap my hand, stupid.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Guess who's back?
This has +6/+6.
Back again.
Hit the follower.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap.
Yeah.
No chance. It's just a lot of really good attacks.
Pass turn.
Cuts.
And then, so these 10.
I'm gonna die.
That's
I mean, I'm going to pull land. You were 100%
It's so good.
Presence.
Me too.
Blue. Sauna.
Yeah.
You have a 1/1 and a 2/2. No reason to attack into that. We'll go to my end step. Trigger, draw a card, trigger.
Yep.
17, 23.
I'll shoot that.
Untap. Draw.
Cuts.
Play a looter scooter.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Frillback. Enters.
Yep.
Destroy. Exile graveyard.
Doesn't. You're.
Mimic. Copy Overlord.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Hey Matt, you didn't start your timer.
Yeah. I never do.
Really don't. I love it. No problem.
Yes, because I'm a horrible player.
Alright.
So yeah, now you know.
I need to actually look at the sideboard against you because this is.
So why didn't you let me buy those?
I didn't know you were trying to buy those. That art is way better than the one I'm not gonna lie.
Does your whatchamacallit cast it or just ETBs? Your Enigmatic Incarnation?
Yes.
Put it onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Well, there it is.
But it does come from the library.
Yep, that's fine.
So that changes things. I don't know.
Probably actually do that.
Good.
Yes, any card or
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yes, it is.
Shelter.
I don't remember your list. Like, and I also don't know if you've changed it because you haven't played it in months.
It's changed a little bit. There are.
You don't have to reveal.
There are some.
information.
Oh no, there's some new creatures. Because we have gotten some new merfolk. And the bans have actually allowed me to free up some card slots because I don't have to hold Pick Your Poison and Rapid Hybridization up in the main board to deal with the Malia and the vampires anymore. So that's one reason I wanted to play it. Is like the deck has gotten freed from that little stranglehold, so it'd be nice to try and see what I can do with it.
Gotcha.
And to be fair, it does the same thing it always does, which is just weird land issues. How many did we take now? Was it only 4? It was only 4. Should we just put these in?
Yeah.
I don't know if putting something in like rest in peace is the right move because I guess I didn't see the Soul Cauldron combo,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's still in there. That's what I'm debating on. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to reveal any information.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm not trying to fish for sideboarding, like if it's correct or not.
I didn't think you were, so.
But that's what my thought process was, just so that if anyone's actually watching the sideboarding, that's what they know what I was thinking
I
about.
think that is the additional changes.
that the
That's
only
3
thing?
more, which opens this up
Yeah,
for
it's
you
under
to read.
It's kind of funny that the card that I think is the least impactful in this deck is the Fable. And everyone tells you that's wrong.
Yeah, kill me.
But it's like, it doesn't do anything until you flip it and it has like the ability to tap. But even then, I didn't have to copy anything there. I could have.
Yeah.
I could have copied the Overlord, but I suppose that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
But it's like so win more, if you will. Like if you got Fable flipped and you got an Overlord in play, you're probably in a pretty good spot anyways.
Yeah, though it is always possible that you
15
like literally just flip the Fable. It's the only thing permanent you have left in the battlefield, and then you play the Overlord, or it's on not suspend, but the whatever it is on it. Like you have it sitting there
Oh,
already,
the
so you can copy it, and I guess it's not a creature. Does that turn it?
It's an enchantment. It has to copy a creature.
Okay.
It is a 3-drop to be able to fetch the Omnath or the. I have
yeah,
the
that-
Enduring Courage in here, so that when you sacrifice it to fetch
How big is that?
Elish Norn, it comes back. And it doesn't, like, sure, it doesn't give the creature that you fetch from the incarnation the +2/+0 that you can do anything with, but the next turn when you bring something in, it's pretty deadly.
Flashing shadow first.
Yeah, nothing like casting an Overlord with the courage in play.
Yep. And just smash the
Take
face with it.
take 4, attack for 6. No, sorry,
5 force?
7. Take 4.
Yeah.
So you gain
Yep.
5, 6,
I'll be on
7.
the play again. I don't know if
Yep.
I said that or not.
So you're to 17.
I thought it was like, sorry, I was.
Not quite how it game 1 wanted to go.
7. Yeah, so it's just, I was trying to remember, yeah. And 2 in actual damage. Right. So, and then these trades.
I guess I keep this.
Correct?
Would love to keep that
That's
if
sick.
one land
Right,
was on
that-
top that came in untapped. Even then, I'm not doing much until turn 4.
It just comes back.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm going to fully listen to history, this is probably supposed to mulligan, but I'm here to play Magic, not to
combat.
mulligan into misery.
Here, let me do this correctly.
I have a hand that can be played. I'll play
it's
it.
like when you're playing a control deck. I came to FNM to play 4 hours of Magic.
Came to FNM to spend 4 hours making sure my opponents couldn't play Magic.
That's right.
Let me make sure I have 17. I'm pretty sure. 5.
It's like the meme that's like, what's the difference between me casting
That was the only thing.
Essence Scatter versus me
like
casting
losing the
Fatal
one
Push? And it's like that smug look on the blue mage's face.
It's that and
We'll try
Yeah, I
it.
couldn't
it's that and the fact that it generally feels worse because
take 7, go to 7.
more frequently the mana is always going to be spent on your turn as opposed to the opponent's turn, so they always feel like they have more. So you're good?
I'm good.
All right, we're going to start with a Dark Channel Pathway. Tap a green for mine.
Signal disc.
I've had him in my opener almost every game so far. Oh, Botanical Sanctum. Faster.
C note scout.
It is the benefit
Got
of
that
having
C
four of
note.
them.
Pass.
Still not quite as good as a Land of War Elf, but Sanctum. Who would have guessed?
Can you imagine if there was a land war free folk?
I want one. It would be great. I was even saying earlier, it could be colorless. To tap for colors, it doesn't matter. I just want it to
Still
tap
right.
for mana for 1. It could be a 0/1.
Let's do Steam Vent. Pass. Or Steam Vents. I'll play 2 Steam Vents.
Untap. Draw.
2 Steam Vents.
Well, deck. If that's how it's going to be, I guess. We're going to play a Secluded Courtyard on Merfolk. Tap 3. And play a Sentinel of the Nameless City. I get a map.
Neat.
And then I will swing in for 3.
16.
Pass.
Boom. Shakalaka. He's on fire.
That was a great game.
Pass. From downtown.
It's just so funny. You catch fire, and next thing you know, you're just shooting half-court shots, and they're going in.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And if you miss, you stuff in their face because you can't get a foul called on you.
It was never a half court drop. It was minimum 3/4.
Yeah.
Inbounds, shoot the ball.
Is there technically a more appropriate way to sequence this? Islands. We'll tap 2. We will play a Scooter of the Looting variety. I will tap a manas, and we will target the. I guess we're gonna start trying to prepare for big boys. So we will target the Sentinel of the Nameless City with the map.
Oh, sure.
Deep Root Pilgrimage. We'll leave that there, and we'll put the counter there.
My highest power.
Go to combat, and we will swing 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I will pass the turn.
Enter combat.
You can put your ancestral Alright. Try it.
No, non-token.
Oh, sorry, I make a map when he attacks too.
Yeah, I can't mount that. So if you have like Legion's End or something.
No, I don't have an answer. I'm just counting.
18.
Oh no, it's not.
Sorry, go to my end step.
Yeah, no, I was like, honestly, there's one thing where, man, this is why not having the wedge area it hurts me. Yeah, for the follower.
I guess the follower.
Okay,
Obviously,
If you saw my draw,
obviously that was sideboard.
I didn't.
They probably did.
Yeah.
They'll understand. They'll understand for sure.
You're gonna exit my graveyard.
You've got about 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Perfect.
That's we're flying.
18.
That was my draw, everybody.
Yeah, that was the Wanderer draw.
I don't know if it really would have made a huge difference pass. But it's just kind of funny. I think he's playing that this turn.
I will play a island, and I'm not really planning on playing a Merfolk, so we're going to tap a colorless and blue, and we will attempt to resolve a deep root pilgrimage.
No counter spells.
Okay, just had to make sure. Sometimes people just get really tricky with things, and
I've been thinking about it ever since.
I'm just going to do this now because I just don't want you to have that for another turn because it hurts me. We're going to besiege you with the Enigmatic Incarnation.
That is real rude.
Yeah, no,
But
so
I get to fetch something with a basic type.
Yes, so you can get a good land, but I was sitting here like I've won. You play. I'm like I have a green. If I had a single legendary creature out, I would be able to actually play this right now.
I gain a life from the shelter.
I'm going to use my last mana to map targeting the Sentinel. So we'll explore. That's a Hex Catcher. We'll leave that there.
Oh, that's 3.
We will. Well, we'll go ahead and crew the copter, and we'll swing with a. Sorry, we crew the copper. We make a Merfolk. Make a Merfolk. He doesn't tap. I have to remember that. I will swing with bow, so I don't make another Merfolk.
What is it?
What one?
5/6.
5/6. Yep.
I'm not blocking.
He got to 8 mana.
So you got.
So I don't make another Merfolk, and I will get the loot though.
Yep.
So I loot. It's kind
Yeah, I
of
think
pretty
what I
cool.
want to do is remove
That's
some
8.
of the
Yes, total.
put in just
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I know it's a land that does some things.
well because I have Beanstalk and then I have
A lot of 5+ drops in the deck.
yeah and then that's an enchantment that gains life and some fire for early. So it's like
I don't hate that card. That card, one of them.
One.
Granted, it wasn't
Pass turn?
waited for
The
your
damn copter. I gotta deal with it.
Yeah, the looter scooter's pretty good. Sometimes I always forget how good it is until I can actually get a chance to attack with it, because most times.
oh, is that it?
I know you have a Hex Catcher, so I'm dead to it.
It does have. The shelter gives it like and ward 2.
Yeah.
That's the downside.
Yeah,
Is I know that I'm dead to it.
I will make this.
got Basilisk.
It's a 6 toughness.
Yes. Yep.
Masker one.
Oof. I lose 2 creatures and 4.
Shoot that.
Yeah, I
for
saw
4.
multiple Elvish War Masters.
In response, because this is just when it enters, it triggers, correct?
And plus, I fatal pushed. his
Okay,
deck.
so in response, I will crew and make a
Find
Merfolk.
the efficient whenever opponent loses life, you gain that much life. It's legit.
I won't block.
14 to 9.
Yeah.
But then I'm dead to the copter
Right.
because you can crew it. Yeah, I had to have the Incarnation because the Incarnation would have allowed me to grab Titan. And
Yeah.
Oh, that is it.
Yeah, honestly.
I drew the Masker Worm, so I couldn't fetch the Masker Worm.
Combat trigger.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have really made a difference. It would have killed 2 of your creatures, I think,
I know of them.
at the time.
They haven't.
But the
Your hand.
stupid copter,
It seems
like
like we changed a lot.
vehicles like
Yeah, it,
letting summoning sick creatures crew them.
Like, 'cause nobody really
yeah, and it with once the pilgrimage goes on the field too, it's just
I
absolutely.
actually wanted you to just make like 10 tokens, and then I was gonna worm you.
Yeah, that's very fair.
But so that was the bad part was if I blocked the Sentinel, I would have gone to 6, but I would have lost my Overlord.
Okay.
So then that's why
Yeah.
like I didn't have a way to kill the Sentinel. 'Cause
Right.
it got too big.
That was basically where I was at. I'm like, because I have the uneven toughness power. I'm like, as soon as I get big enough to attack freely, this clock is enough. Like even even though you had 9 on the crackback, it could potentially still grow, and then everything else that I might put down next to it.
Yeah,
like one blocker.
I'll be on the play.
Sounds good.
I also like didn't have any little bit of interaction for the first 3 turns. So
That's very nice
that's
for me.
definitely not where I want to be against
Did
the
I hit,
aggro deck.
did I hit any of my sideboard cards
That's
this
worth
go?
2.
I
don't think I did.
I even read that bitch.
There's a change.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If I'm
See,
it's
it's
gonna cast a spell, it's combat
Yeah. Combat.
This was actually one of the bigger sideboards I've done since I've made this thing.
Or
No, yeah,
go
yeah.
to 12, sorry.
But
Take 6
go
goes.
Alright, I will play first.
Good luck.
Dice
I
reset.
probably should have played Mana
It
Tomb.
was.
I was thinking it was Ward deck. That's why. I was like, that's not that bad. Yeah. The card's not that bad. Yeah, Ward 2. I would have had a Wanderer back. Had another trigger
This is
out. But
keep-
attacking for 8 that turn.
2 makes perfect.
I
Spot
think I need
removal,
something
Ward
better
2,
to
and
do.
lifelink.
I very rarely block
Land.
If playing my lands deck has taught me anything, that is the worst possible way to start, and it's almost a guaranteed loss
Balance
every
out
time.
what I did.
If I had, so like the ideal draw would be
What's his balance?
like a Furnace or an Omen of the Forge on 2,
Yeah.
the Overlord on 3, and then the Incarnation on 4.
Right.
And you only need 3 lands in your hand
Triggers.
because the Overlord gives you both.
Right.
So that's asking quite a lot.
And the only other instance I'm running
You could put some stomps in there.
I actually really like the Omen of the Forge
That's very fair.
because you can blast a creature with it, and then if you need to control your draw, you have the Scry ability. But then you can like grab a 3-drop and blast another creature with it.
Right.
Jesus.
Sure. All right.
Well, I
I've
agree
never
it was
been more
Ward
sad
2
for a loss in my
Yeah.
entire life, to be honest.
Would you have won if you had that extra?
Can you guess what my
land
first
down?
turn is?
Oh yeah.
Cinnamon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just like
Yeah, because I would have gotten
Cinnamon.
back the Mausoleum Water. I would have
Didn't
attacked.
let him
secluded
take it
courtyard
back.
goes to
Yeah.
him. I every time we have
Yeah,
I
like,
pick
I'm
extra.
fine,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no,
I just want to get some counters going.
Yeah.
Why is it Ward 2 and Swamp?
Beans.
Yeah.
You have
No.
pass.
No, don't use the weapon of the enemy.
Okay. That's a big card.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Don't forget your
Merfolk.
Was that game 1?
That was game 3.
Deep Root Elite.
Yeah,
Go for
because
2.
so he would have gone to
One. Go for 1. And then
He'd have gone to. He took 6.
are you gonna do it again?
Attack to the.
7, 8. Yeah,
Murder
so
my
we'd
poor
gone-
Merfolk.
I mean, so Deeproot isn't that threatening yet,
Yeah, no,
but it could be.
I had paid
Pretty quick.
I get the Mausoleum Water back, so I get
To be fair, it's the scariest when there's 2 or more on the field.
and then
That yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Because then it's just triggers for days.
Urge.
I don't
That's
necessarily.
how that's how
Yeah.
Let's calculate the Deeproot.
And then
Do I recover?
what's that?
Do I recover?
Pass.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Gotta stem the
Yeah,
bleed
that's
a little bit.
That's
Draw.
draw.
Try to get my deck rolling.
See, the super annoying thing is that you're exiling it as well.
Right.
Putting it in my
It is
grave.
what it is.
'Cause
Yeah,
it-
I lost.
I'd prefer if you could just put things
I
there.
should have lost myself.
Because, they could be helpful for things later.
So you do have the call, still call stuff.
Maybe for that, maybe for other things. You don't know.
That was really the
I
only thing I
don't.
was
I
looking
didn't
at.
see it in 2 games, so.
Like I just get one. Just
I'm going to play a Panthic Biomancer and a Hex Catcher.
Yeah. I mean,
Swing a 2/2 in it,
like
yeah.
double faction.
17.
Like you removed the shadow effects.
Ask them.
Early that one game. It was like,
Yeah, show me where
I think I'm gonna roll that
It's so good.
because
You just
because
gotta
I
have something. That's
because
the only.
See, it's probably not as bad for you because I think.
In the standard.
But you're talking, you also have spot removal for stuff like Sheltered by Ghosts. When he plays me, I can't do anything about it. It's just, oh, so I'm not playing some of my cards today.
I totally, because I hit
I think one of
I
them.
played Elvish.
I should have played the untapped.
How good is it?
I've like been paying attention when I read the correct. the ward. I was just like, I saw war.
The only thing I heard
like,
from
let's
them,
go.
I'll go to
Trigger.
40.
Yeah, because everything ward one.
Yeah. My play pattern against him
Yeah,
is usually
you're
I'm
gonna just be
first
able
I'll
to
play an elf,
exile
and then turn
Titan
2 I
anyways.
will put down a troll, and then the troll will disappear. Or if I'm going second, I'll put down an elf, and then the elf disappears. It's just like, oh, I don't get anything.
Grab Digger's Cage.
No, he's
Yeah, because I'm okay, so I'm not playing the game.
Beans.
Yep.
Can't play.
I wanted to play it first,
But
but it's like
you just have to, turn sideways. That's how you beat him.
it's like play that first, but then you can counter it.
Yeah, if you would play that first, I would have put more investment into countering it. So, draw for turn. Okay. I mean, we'll just
I
keep
suppose
seeing
maybe I
what you do.
want you to do that. I don't know.
After a few.
Now, it's still super annoying that you've gone and prevented me from having a graveyard. We're gonna play a. Will it
Or
matter?
sometimes twice if you're playing against him, he's so that because you're greedy and turn them outside.
Tapped because I don't think it matters this turn. We're gonna tap 3
That's true.
and play the other reason why I like cards in my graveyard.
That's what I get.
You're the Rising Tide.
My hubris.
I'm gonna draw 2, then discard 2, and when she attacks, if I have threshold, she makes an 8/8.
I bought Celebrity just because of that.
I got that out of the
Wow,
Ikoria
that
pack
is a
from
good
earlier.
card in this
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah, well, it's technically a Kraken, not Octopus, but it works. Draw 2. I will
You just have to know what
discard
phase
a
they're on. Right. And then the benefit of it is.
Breeding Pool and a Tide Channel Pathway.
Settle?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that card.
And then your creatures are still bigger than mine, so pass turn.
Hated it when it was standard.
I'm running a full 8 in my deck.
Yeah. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. For the number of times that I've been caught not cheating on purpose on camera, I should probably not say that.
Not cheating on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
How does that make sense?
You just do things that are against the rules all the time, like play a card in your deck that's not legal.
Yep.
Nobody notices because it's not really that good, so.
Does that even?
Part of me is like,
Bullshit,
oh,
I play a
you
card
get
that's
rid of the
not
Leyline
even-
Binding and you could,
Yeah.
but then I get my Hexcatcher back.
Yeah.
Oh, boy!
I don't think that's ideal.
How did
Are you
miss this
sure?
Doom
It is an
Traveler
option.
Trigger?
Doom Traveler's not even legal in Pioneer.
3 drop. What 3 drops do I have? That one.
I think Doom Traveler's not legal.
No, it's
That
not.
one.
Well, that's how you missed it.
Yeah, it was a veteran survivor. That was the card. How did he miss his death trigger on this? Does it have one?
As a copy of the Leyline Binding.
The apparition.
Oh, the apparition. Okay.
Or Sky.
Skyclick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
Doom Traveler
Okay.
is fucking
It's a 3 drop.
Not
Yeah.
not legal,
I'll
but
mark
they
it
just
as a
made
die.
that Sage whatever. That is. It does the same thing. It's just blue and black.
Your turn.
What'd you say it was? Veteran Survivor?
Oh, yeah. 2 mana. I think Luge Scooter?
1 mana, 2/1.
1
Yeah,
mana.
if it's tapped, it's out.
Mist.
Yeah, it's really good. It just has to survive.
And then I will pass the turn.
Pretty good aggressive card. They have to have enough cards in their graveyard, though.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. That makes it a little bit better. It's not good in the late game.
No, it's not very good in the late game either. It just has to be.
It just feels like if you play it on one and you just kill their stuff every turn, then it becomes good.
Scavenging is next to it. No.
No, those are
Is it
kind of
same
against
thing?
synergy.
Yeah. Some of those are weird though.
Yeah.
How that works. Yeah, like they work together, but they're separate. Yeah. Don't make fun of my animations.
I wasn't making fun of it. It made me smile. I was imitating you. That's the most sincere form of flattery.
That is mimicry is.
I do want to play against Matt's deck one more time.
I like it.
Go to my. Did I play land?
Are you flirting with me?
Did I play that? I think I played that.
I think he is too.
Go to my end.
So once you've chosen whether or not you're going to do this ability, I cannot respond anymore, correct?
As soon as I hit my end step, that
It's on
trigger
the
goes
stack.
on the stack.
But you don't have to choose, because it's a May, right?
Correct.
You don't have to choose that until you're resolving it.
Correct.
Which puts me in the weird conundrum of, do I just fog your ability for a turn, what can you grab for 3? Another Glasspool Mimic and do another Exile, and you would just hit the Mist Caller or a Skyclave. So I think I have to just try and stop it for this turn. I will sacrifice the Mist Caller. So until end of turn, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead.
Okay. And that's during main phase, I assume, or is this on the stack?
That's on the stack, so it's in response to that trigger.
You have 2 cards.
I have 1. Oh, I do have 2 cards again, yeah. I forgot about the second one. It was that good.
What's the name of the place?
Resolves.
Oh, my extra cards. Okay.
I will not choose to do anything.
Yeah, understand.
Pass.
It's one of those weird things where it's like I don't want to have to just lose a creature, but effectively, if you could just remove it and drop the turn, and then it's too late anyways. So, 2 mana. Yours follower.
Sure.
Okay.
She's good. We had
Crew.
Sure.
an event at church.
Go to combat.
Finding.
So we have the entire
Copter.
church
Yeah.
Okay.
gets together and costumes. Or
Trigger draw card.
go out there in costume and do some scenes. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't there to
That's
clean
right.
up and I can text stuff and make sure I take care of it.
Black. Blue. Everything else.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, she's 7. Like, wait a minute, is she an 8 drop? No, she's a 7 drop. That's how the deck works. Trigger.
Yep.
ETB. There is an instant.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the land. Go with the creature. I guess enchantment. Yeah.
My rating is just below
I think there's only a thinnest of lines possible after
Cuts.
4.69. It needs to be 4.7.
That's ETB'd. That was my draw for the turn, which actually
yeah.
not exactly what I wanted. Go to my end step.
Well, I scheduled
Yes.
I think I have enough cards to say that.
Yeah.
early access.
Oh, am I done?
I can do up to 6 days.
Like I wake up every day.
I guess deputy. Hit the biomancer.
Okay. Just in response, I'm gonna turn your tracks into a frog. Give myself maybe a turn. Maybe.
It destroys her, correct?
Yeah, she can't be regenerated.
Cuts.
She dead.
She dead.
That's how it's done.
Until she comes back
This
next
is
time.
in play. We're gonna just mana. No. We'll do this.
Yeah, sorry. I thought
As a 3.
the closest thing I ever had to a frog was a dino.
Yeah. Make some room here. Pass. Yeah.
All right. That is a card. I think I'm still pretty dead, but I would have loved this like 4 turns ago.
Actually, when you're doing power save, or power save, that's really according to this one, my current rating is now 4.73.
The way that I read it, it doesn't actually say it has to be used, it just says what's in this feature.
It's a boat.
So one of the
We've
ones
always wanted a
that's
boat.
got more-
It's a great boat. It's like a copter, except it's technically a little worse. Except instead of making me mill by drawing it and discarding it immediately, I can just explore it in a bit.
Start knocking the 1 stars out.
Oh, when you turn it on, but if I put it on,
Are you blowing up my boat?
it's charging.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 5
Single.
1 stars in the 100 most recent, and I've got
But
Like my draw was not what I
looking
for.
That's fair.
I think I just have to play Evolution.
It used to be 4215, now it's 80.
So
So when you are doing the power share from the phone, so it should be so by the time I'm not going to really need that tomorrow because I'll choose Saturday.
But when you're charging the phone.
yeah, I think you just got it with that because my only out was a Tide Visor on your Enigmatic Incarnation this end step.
Oh, just
ETB.
countering it.
It will counter it and make your incarnation nothing. And so yeah. Well, my whole point would be to at least stop this turn and try to get another turn out of it. We got another miscolor for another turn, and then
You get a bunch of fogs.
yeah,
Yeah. GG's though.
yeah.
It's power sharing, but it's the same